Good day, everyone. I'm Cruz Winsor together with my groupmates Camilla Joho and Fernandez Patrick. Today we'll be discussing the 2011 PlayStation Network outage, one of the biggest cybersecurity breaches in gaming history. We'll share its causes, the impact, the proposed solution, and the lessons we can all take away. And for the project overview, let us Mr. Camilla discuss it.
Now, for the project overview. For the background, PlayStation Network. Launched in 2006 as Sony's software multiplayer gaming, digital downloads, and media streaming. And by 2011, over 77 million registered users worldwide. Because of its popularity, it made it a target for cybersecurity attacks. The 2011 breach on April, hackers accessed personal data and possibly credit card information. It raised concerns about privacy, security, and corporate responsibility. For Sony's short-term goals, it contains the breach, enhance security for the infrastructure, restore services safely, and communicate transparently, lastly compensate affected users. For the stakeholders, it consists of Sony's interactive entertainment, PlayStation users, government regulators, and gaming community, investors, and business partners. For the timeline of events, on April 17 to 19, 2011, unusual activity detected on PSN services. On April 20, 2011, PSN shut down to prevent further damages. And on April 22 to 26, 2011, Sony announces user data was accessed by hackers. And by April 27, 2011, security rebuild plans and a welcome back compensation program for the users was announced. And by May 14 to 15, PSN gradually restored with enhanced security. And the following months of 2011, lawsuits and investigations were conducted. By February 7 to 8, 2025, new PSN outage, which lasted for 24 hours, reminds users of cybersecurity risk.
For the process management failures, the 2011 PlayStation Network breach exposed major flaws in Sony's operations, outdated servers, and weak network segmentation left data vulnerable, and planning didn't anticipate such a large attack. Sony worsened the situation by delaying user notification for nearly a week, damaging trust. They underestimate the threat, lacked strong intrusion detection, and had no quick response plan. Quality control was weak, security checks and encryptions were inadequate, making it easy for hackers to steal data. For the impact, the breach caused severe damage. Sony lost 171 to 200 million in legal fees, compensation, and upgrades, plus long-term revenue. Its reputation suffered as gamers questioned its reliability. PlayStation was offline for weeks to 77 days, disrupting gaming and forcing Sony to rebuild its network and improve security.
For the root cause analysis, the main reason for the outage was weak security and poor management. Sony was using old, unpatched servers that hackers easily attack. On top of that, Sony had no clear security leader or CISO, or strong incident response plan. In short, outdated technology, poor planning, and lack of strong oversight allowed this massive breach to happen. So our team proposed solution. To stop this from happening again, companies need stronger defenses and better planning. First, appoint a dedicated security officer and make security part of every project. Second, encrypt all sensitive data and stop storing old records that are not needed. Third, always patch and update systems as soon as problems are found. Fourth, create a clear incident response plan so teams know what to do in an emergency. And finally, be honest and transparent with customers when breaches happen to rebuild trust. Next is the lessons learned. The PlayStation Network outage teaches us the first two key lessons. First, security must always be proactive and complete. Protecting all sensitive information and apply patches on time are non-negotiable. Second, companies need a culture of accountability. Sony knew about weaknesses, but ignored them because no one was responsible. For the third to fifth lesson, let us Mr. Camilla discuss it.
So, for the next lesson, we learned to build trust during crises, transparent and timely communication is needed. Data protection is non-negotiable, and cross-team collaboration is needed because teams must work together to monitor and safeguard user data.
The breach showed that customer trust is fragile. Restoring services isn't enough. Rebuilding confidence takes transparency, accountability, and stronger security. It also proved the need for continuous improvement. Companies must learn from incidents, review failures, and strengthen controls to prevent future breaches and to protect their reputation. And here are the references for our case study. And that will be the end of our recording. Thank you for listening.